Hello there. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Well, it's noon. Well, good afternoon, I guess. Just changed over. How's everybody today? My name is Eliza Babcock. I am the listing agent with Prisma Homes at KW Cherry Hill at this amazing opportunity here in Collingswood, New Jersey today. I'm so excited to take you through it. We are at a beautiful twin home, so it's a side-by-side mirror twin. Awesome opportunity. We are priced here very competitively at $335. It is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath twin, as I said, with a lot going for it, including probably one of my personal favorite locations here. We are just a couple blocks from Haddon Ave, a couple blocks from Cooper River Park. I love this neighborhood. It's so pretty. I was just driving in looking at everybody out and about on this beautiful morning, bikes, strollers, people of all ages, just doing things. It's such a wonderful community. So we're gonna talk all about that, but I'm gonna show you the house top to bottom. Well, we'll go bottom to top, I guess, like normal. I will warn you, I'm not sure if we can do a full basement tour. Having a little bit of trouble with signal down there, so we'll give it a try. We'll do that at the end. Another great thing about this house is it's on kind of an extra deep lot, and it does have a detached garage that it shares with the neighbor. So it's a 1-car garage. There's 2 spots, but one is owned by this home. Awesome opportunity here to kind of have it all and move-in ready condition. And we're gonna get started here in just about a minute, but if this is your first time joining us on a virtual tour, it's just like an open house. And the open house follows this. So we are in person open today, 1 to 3 p.m. Come on out, we wanna see you. My friend Garnett's gonna be hosting for us here. He's a great host. This is just like the open house, except you and I are on our phones. So you can chit chat with me, you can ask questions, you can ask to see something a little more closely. If you have a really detailed oriented question, we will probably take it offline and we can message about it. I can get you the disclosure, the floor plan, any of that good stuff. Any pictures that were not posted. We do have a cinematic reel on Instagram, and this tour will be posted permanently both on Facebook for 30 days and permanently on our YouTube page. So if you're watching this later and can't ask questions, just send us a DM. Once again, my name is Eliza. I'm so happy that you have joined me here today. And I think with that, we can probably get started. I see that we've got at least somebody on here. Yep, it's 12:03. I'm gonna turn this around. Hardest part of the tour. All right, get my stabilizer out of the way. So we're gonna start at the front door here with my back to the door, and I am gonna show you a really great front porch. But first, let's take a peek at first impression here. Now this home is currently tenant occupied. There will be no lease that carries over through the sale. So if you would like to be an owner occupant, it is yours at settlement. We've got a great tenant that is totally flexible here. So it's ready. We can do pretty quick close here. You can have it this summer. It's like what, halfway through July, and you could absolutely be in safely by Labor Day. So this is our first impression. Lots of natural light. They've got a lot of curtains up, but even with those sheer curtains, it's beautifully bright in here. And then you're gonna notice some upgrades and updates throughout. I love this solid wood banister. It is in gorgeous shape. I cry when people take these out. I think it is so magnificent. This home is about 100 years old, I believe, built in 1918. I just love when things have survived. And I also really like those windows up there because they're letting light in without sort of just a view of the next door neighbor. These lots can be a bit tight. We're really lucky this is an extra deep lot, but it's not an extra wide. So I love the use of those windows. And then what a great space. I'm gonna hop up on a stair here to kind of look down at this with you. Like, this is a really flexible space. That's where we just came in the door. Well, I didn't come in, but I started there. You see there's a spot for, coat rack, little like mudroom bench style thing. And then you've got some flexibility on how you approach this space. Like, this is pretty great. Any of you just joining, we are at 605 Lincoln Ave in Collingswood. So yeah, I think that with it flanked by that beautiful original banister, it's just such a nice, good vibes, good impression. Yeah, and whether you're watching TV in here or keeping this more formal, totally up to you. There was somebody out on this porch. I'm gonna take a peek and see if we can pop out there. I wanna show you this lovely front porch that we've got and this beautiful street. So yeah, we're safe. People are trying to come early for the open house. You know, it's gonna be a busy one. But so again, this is a side-by-side twin. It's a mirror, so their door's on the far side. And then we've got a shared front porch, but like, I think this is just so good. I love the wrought iron railing. We've got brick front steps, all of this frontage, beautiful, beautiful frontage, extra long driveway. You can park, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 cars in a row. And then back there you see the garage. Half of that garage belongs to this property. So now you guys got the full first impression. Oh, it feels good in here. It's a hot one. Now this home does not have central air. So you'll see the window units, they're doing a great job. But let's head on in. Oh, you know what? If I didn't lock this door, we're gonna have a surprise guest. There we go. So like where they've got their TV, I think that's really smart. You do have options. Let me show you facing this way what we're looking at. Good stuff, right? Love those front windows. We've got those original radiators with covers. They might need a little bit of cosmetic work, but I think they're so darling. There's so much good here that just, if you were to buy this, you would just sort of take it one step up, and this could be just such a showpiece home. I mean, it kind of already is, but you know what I mean. There's, you know, a couple of things here and there. Now, half bath right here was added when these people bought the home, I believe in 2019 or so. This makes all the difference because otherwise it's just one full bath upstairs. So now we've got a perfectly good, nicely sized, very accessible half bath here. And without that, you're sending all of your guests upstairs, which is a huge complaint. It's the way these were built, so we see it a lot. But adding that half bath, you're not sacrificing a lot of space. You know, you've only really lost, let's see, sorry, my thing's being weird, like 3 feet by 3 feet there. And then it also created this nook for a table. And this is sort of, it's like a great room setup, but it's sort of sectioned. So you see that extra wide doorway from the front living room to this. This is sort of the dining room space. That's how we're addressing it in this listing. In actuality, it's this. It's a combination space. It's flexible. It's versatile. If you want to set up a home office, a playroom, anything like that, you've still got that whole side as dine-in, eating. You could do a much bigger table if you had the need for it. And then, I mean, I would set my desk up right here. Be working on the first floor. I don't have little kids. If you had little kids, absolutely do this. They're right here with you. You're cooking, you're prepping, you're working. They're right here. Or if there's no kids in the picture, additional seating and living space. You can set up in here. You can pick which room has the TV. You could absolutely do a really beautiful pass-through seating area right here. And then you've still got a really big kitchen. This kitchen was renovated when they bought it. We've got stainless steel appliances. We've got beautiful countertops and backsplash. It's really lovely. Nice and bright. Window over the sink. That's a window to the backyard there. I couldn't move that curtain. This is kind of great. Pantry. Amazing pantry. As someone who lacks a pantry in their house, I'm always like, where's the pantry? And then you get all of this sort of visual space. And look, there's no lights on over there except for one tiny little lamp. This is a bright home. And I love this window. Look how pretty this is. Right here. Plenty of room to prep, cook, serve. I love the use of this island. I've set my computer up there. I had a major printing meltdown today where it would not print the MLS sheet for me, so I've got it on my computer in case anyone has any really detailed questions to ask. But 2 seats here, extra storage. It's like offset both in color and design, so it's not matchy-matchy. I love that look. And what a great, this is a big space. Look at how walkable this is. You're not sort of like shuffling by anything. So much space. So perfect. And again, the price here is $335. That is a very competitive price for this location. Something you can move right into. 3 beds, 1.5 baths. Now standing back a little bit, I want to show you again to the left, that is the basement door. We are going to attempt, I told anyone who was watching earlier, signal is not on my side today. I always do a test. It was not looking great, but we're gonna give it a try at the end. But let's go upstairs, shall we? It's high ceilings too. I want to mention it feels like at least 12-foot ceilings down there. And then we've got 3 bedrooms up and a full bath. So 1, 2, bathroom, 3. Let's start here. Currently in use as a kid's room, but I love this room because of all it has going for it. So you see that custom like scalloped edge with all those built-ins, radiator covers. That turns into a great surface. You see they've got a keyboard. Big closet space here with built-ins all around. So we've got character, we've got storage. There's original doors up here. Look at this. Ceiling fan and light added. Again, we've got window units. It's nice and cool up here. Brothers make the best friends. How cute is that? They stand out here and give you the view. This is a nice big room. If you need dimensions or floor plan, just DM us. We will get those to you. Okay, so that's bedroom 1. We'll do bathroom. It's right next to this. I think a lot of people would take that as the primary. Since it's twins living here, I think that was part of the reason why they're sharing that room. Nice updated bathroom. Good crisp white stuff. Countertop. Flush mirror. Newer tile in here. The lighting's not, it's a little bit dim in here, which I don't know how to fix right now, but really good bathroom. And it's big enough. Some of these are really tight. Going to these like townhomes, row homes, and sometimes it's like, you're like squeezing in. That is not the case here. Nice big tub shower combo, updated flooring. This is good. Let's go to bedroom 2. Good space in here. Lots of room, 2 windows. Again, I don't know what that element is called, but I love it. That sort of like wooden box for the curtains to set into. And that was the same as in the twins room above the built-ins. I love when we find stuff like that. And then this is a really good room. So currently in use is the primary. Nice closet space here. The room is nice and long. You can get lots in here. Windows on 2 facets, so 2 angles of light. Let me see if I can show you a closet here. Good closet space. These Collingswood homes built 100 years ago are not famous for their closet space, but perfectly adequate here. Nice room. Assuming there are hardwoods under these carpets, I do not know the condition, but that would, you can kind of hear them, that would be the assumption. But this is your upstairs, pretty good, right? I'm gonna go back down. Just give me a moment to do these stairs in heels, please. So we're gonna do, I even said the word basement and I lost signal. It's like it's already working against me. We're gonna go outside, which is halfway down the basement steps. If I lose you, just hang with me. Should not have a signal issue out here. Look at this. So I could not tell you exactly where the property lines are, but I know it's a nice deep lot. This is their garage. So it is a 2-car garage, but just the left door belongs to 605. I would probably recommend a survey to anyone purchasing this because there's a bit of a question mark here with who owns what back here. So you'd want to find out for sure if purchasing, but look at this space. So regardless of whether you own it or not, there's nothing back here. So it feels, oh my gosh, and look, this is like, think of like Oklahoma where she's hanging the sheets and they're just blowing in the breeze. This is amazing. The sheets are a paid actor. This is really lovely. So again, highly recommend a survey. Just to be sure, just so there's no question, but to have a 1-car garage, even if it's just for storage, like I don't know that everybody's parking in these. It's great to have. Little sitting area here on the patio. You can do some grilling. You could set up a little fire pit away from the structures. I think this is just so good. I've even seen people, I don't know if this is like totally allowable, but I've seen people do little like outdoor living areas in their garage. You could totally set that up with like, you hang a magnetic screen so bugs don't come in and do like a little like cabana. I see those a lot, more and more, especially post-COVID. But this is great, right? Now, I can already tell that we're not going in the basement today. I will describe it to you as I walk around a bit. It's a standard basement. You're not going to be finishing it. It's great storage. Laundry's down there. Sorry, I had to lock up. Great storage, laundry. There's like, they've got this in use currently as like a music room. There are some walls up. It is sectioned to a few pieces. You're never going to finish it into this like, 10-foot ceiling basement, but it's highly, highly usable space and excellent storage. If you'd like to come see it, you're going to do so today 1 to 3 p.m. at the open house, or book a private showing. Isn't this great? Straight through. Look at that. Oh, look at this light. I just noticed this for the first time. Look at that. That's got to be somewhat original. I love it. I love those little tidbits of character that we find that have survived. I'm going to say goodbye here. We've been live for about 20 minutes, which is about right. Sorry, let me turn this around. So, again, I'm Eliza, I'm the listing agent. I will not be at the open house today, but you can send me a DM, send the team a DM if you have any questions whatsoever. Oh, there's good light here. Almost a little too bright. Oh, hair, sorry. Been working here. This is new on the market today. This is the first showing, so you guys saw it first. We want you to come to the open house. We don't care why you're here, if you're not sure if you're on a serious hunt, if you're on a very serious house hunt, just please come see it. This is a great opportunity. I want to tell you, this is a great investment opportunity as well. This rents very, very well. If you're interested in what it has been renting for or what it could potentially rent for, we can help you with that, can comp that out for you. Again, it is available. It is currently tenant occupied. The lease does not carry over with the sale. The lease is done, and this can be yours to live in. So I just want to be crystal clear about that. I'm so glad you joined me on the tour today. This was a really fun one to show you. Please come see it today. We'll take really good care of you. Yeah, I don't know if there'll be a second open house opportunity, so just seize the day. But thank you guys for watching and letting me show this to you. I'm Eliza. I'll see you at the next one. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy this beautiful day.